Hi Libra, welcome to Lily Light Tarot. We're going to go ahead and expand on your intuitive message for June 16th through the 30th, seeing what it is that you may expect to come across on your path and a message that you need to receive at this time, opening up with Temperance, waiting for the right time to come across your path. But also we see that there are rewards, okay? There are rewards waiting for you once you cross the certain threshold, or once you continue on with a lesson or an obstacle that is waiting for you on the other side. There's something that you have to complete first, Libra, before you get to the opposite side. So some of you may be trying to cut corners or try to do things the hard way. You're like determined. The card is saying it's going to happen. You're going to get there. There's just something that there's a piece that you're going to be coming across. Now, as we see this here under the Princess of Swords, there is that determination. There's some ideas. You're curious to know about something, but there's also excitement. So in these next 2 weeks here, Libra, there's this idea of you possibly picking up and leaving, or picking up and making a decision to continue on in a new way. I'm saying that because here, when I see the Seven of Torches, you may be having to defend your reasoning. You may be having to defend your dreams, your vision, your ideas. And oh, look at this, Eight of Swords, maybe causing some self-doubt. So what I'm thinking of, this idea kind of popped up if you're trying to leave your job, or if you're trying to, maybe you don't want to be in this setting. You're kind of tired of the way that things are going. Could be your relationship, the business, just your lifestyle. I'm getting the sense you're wanting to take off, okay? You're waiting for things to like lift and bring you up higher. You want excitement, like this Princess of Swords. You don't want to be boxed up and caged up. You want to do things that some people have maybe thought you weren't meant to do. We don't really see a Princess of Swords, right? It's usually the prince or the knight. So Princess of Swords is rare, but you're willing to kind of fit that unconventional mold here. Now let's go ahead and expand further on these energies. So what it is that you are defending, Libra, it's something that you hold very dear to you. Now, although you may feel like things are stacked up against you, people are trying to possibly put their suggestions or their ideas, or maybe even tear you down with them. You're not trying to run away, because I see that you're trying to face the problems like head on, but you may be challenged to recognize that there are opposing energies, okay? The Eight of Swords. Now, this is saying that don't let those opposing energies affect your path. Don't let their insecurities, their doubt, their stress, their worries, okay, their shoulda, woulda, couldas affect you. Because now you may have those self-imposed restrictions, those thoughts of the limiting beliefs in that mindset. Just because they felt like their torch couldn't reach higher doesn't mean that yours won't. You're already up there. You're already higher than where this energy has been able to go. So if it's your parents, your spouse, your friends, your colleagues, if they're like, oh, you can't do this, you can't go there, this can't be produced, it's like, well, I'm already there. So I don't know what you're talking about. So that's kind of like where that energy is going. You are possibly trying to like move up in a situation, move up and out, okay? This energy is very, very strong because it's showing like swift movement. Like you are trying to hurry up and get out of this. But it's showing that you're needing something right now. Not to say that it won't happen in the next 2 weeks, but you're going to come across a path, someone, a connection, a message that is needed for you to give you the green light. Six of Swords and Princess of Torches. Okay, we do see you moving on. We do see that there's surrounding energies. You're definitely wanting to move. There's going to be this change that's coming in for you, Libra. But this change is great because it's going to be calmer for you. It's going to be aligning more with what you want. There's also this energy of moving jobs, switching into a new house, or just into the unknown. It's not very familiar, basically. It's like it's a new setting. It's a new environment, because he's reaching out for the swords, not knowing exactly where he's stepping. He knows that the steps are there. He's having faith in the process. He just can't see everything unfolding just yet. And that's okay, because for you, Libra, when we see the Princess of Torches popping up here, very mighty, very curious, also ready to go through this transformation, inspired through this change, the fire that's igniting her heart, her soul. So you're going through with this, okay? See that? The seven of torches. You're going through with this mindset, this idea. If you are thinking about leaving the situation, moving, drifting off, drifting away, this energy is also saying, Libra, that you are, you're attracted to this. It's like you are almost kind of not hypnotized, but mesmerized, right? It's like, yeah, you can't see what's supporting you, but you like the idea of the thought, because we're looking at the sword, the thought of going higher your own way. So you may not see, okay, how the money's going to come 6 months from now. You may not see, okay, that house that's waiting for you in the different state, or that new apartment, or just that new lover, but you're willing to take that leap of faith. You're pulled to the idea of this freedom, of this newness, doing as you please, okay, and not being tied down. This is a very strong energy here for you, Libra, especially this Princess of Swords, not being tied down, right? She has the wings. She's flying hard, and she is fighting. She is protecting. So a lot of you Libras are kind of fed up is what these energies are saying. It's like you are fed up. You may have that little bit of doubt. It's like, okay, can I do this? Am I doing the wrong thing? What they say, is it true? Or, are these insecurities valid? But the card is saying that, no. Listen to your heart, listen to your soul. Life is meant to be lived to the fullest, and especially in the way that you want. It's your path, it's your journey, it's your purpose, as we see here with the Temperance. No one else can walk your walk. It is for you to do on your own and in your own special way here, Libra. So let's see here. Okay. We see the Prince of Torches with the Magician, okay? Producing new ways for sure. Ooh, so much fire here. Even though this is technically the Princess of Swords, I'm loving the surroundings here because it's on fire. It's hot, it's new, it's fuel, energizing her. You could be moving to a new, warmer environment, or just moving into a steamier relationship. Passions too. It's like you are moving into this passionate path, as we see here with the Prince of Torch, also known as the Knight. So this impulsiveness for you to just pick up and go is very striking. Now, I also see this manifestations. It's like you manifested this. You manifested this new way, this new person, this new passion here, this new love. You manifested this path possibly months, years ago, and you paved the way. You were able to come across the resources that made this process easier for you, Libra. So that's something that you can experience in these upcoming weeks here. This new sense of release. You're no longer being held back, flying full force. Okay, look at that. You see that prince? He's like flying high, holding on to his little kitty's head. And the princess, she's kind of like leaping too. Things are taking off and things are hot. So the cards are saying kind of like take this charge now while things are, oh my gosh, hot and in the lead. Ooh, look at this. So kind of to combat the steam, the fire, we see the opposites here. We see that cup energy. Very, very striking. Daughter of Cups, Father of Cups, Ace of Cups. So the daughter here is the page for you. And as this is crossing over with your Temperance and Princess of Sword energy, this is just confirming you are definitely in the right path. You are definitely going in the right direction. Although you may not have the experience, or you feel like you need more guidance, you will be given the correct course. You will be staying on the course that you need to be at this time. So new possibilities are going to be kind of laid out before you. We see the rainbow, right? The treasure is on the other side of that rainbow. Creative energy is opening up, and you're able to see things and possibly life, the world, with vibrant colors now, because there has been this sense of release, because you now have more time to do what you want, or this spark of motivation. It's like you are seeing the world with a different set of eyes. This duckling is so young, but it doesn't really see the flaws just yet. So this is a great energy to have as we are transitioning into your Father of Cups. Your past experience is going to get you further. Now, this is the king energy. So keeping that calm approach is going to help with these battles that you may be facing. Okay, showing that you're not affected by other people's emotions and their insecurities. You're able to hold on to that power and to control and maintain that balance, being mature and coming out wiser, coming out on top too. Not letting other people steer you off the course. So even though you may not know fully what the course entails, or all the details of the landscaping, you just know that you are meant to be here. You just know that you want to be here, and this is a decision that you've kind of made, and you're going to be sticking by it. Now look at this Ace of Cups. Beautiful. New. There's definitely something that's different, okay? Something that you have not experienced. And I think I said that in your last reading here, Libra. It's just coming up again as we see you moving on. We see this torch energy. We're looking at the 3 different elements, but you are transitioning into something that is different in your life. It's new job, new role, new relationship, but it's a happy time. It's something that you want to receive. So it could be receiving that new news, that opportunity, this position, or even this collaboration. It's an energy of something aligning with your personal interests. And this personal interest is what you are carrying the most, because this cup is like the highest of the cups here, Libra. So if you are really, really wanting love right now, and that's your top priority, it's kind of what it's showing. It's like in order for you to receive it, you kind of have to take that leap of faith into the unknown and take charge, right? So if you're really, really wanting that new job, that positioning, it looks like the energies are coming and they are going to be presenting you this news, this information. Someone's going to be handing you this great, beautiful gold cup with everything that you have wanted. So you're able to receive and drink from this well. And look at this. This is beautiful. I love the Son of Swords and the Princess of Swords coming in here. So we see like these double energies under or on top of the Magician and the Prince of Torches. So we're looking at the double Prince. So Prince of Torch, but then also the Prince of Swords for you, Libra. Very driven. This energy is very driven. So I'm seeing you are ready. You want something to be quick. You're trying to, and the cards are encouraging you. It's saying that this is a great time to make that movement. Take this action. Do not be phased or dazed, okay? Use what you have at this time to kind of take the plunge, take charge. Look, this owl has wisdom. It's holding on to the sword. So if you are afraid to go in, apply for this job, or if you are afraid to move, the card is saying you have done your research. You have looked into this. So you're not going into this empty-handed, okay? The Magician, you are not going into this blindly. Your eyes are open. You're able to even see through the darkest darks. So something has been revealed to you towards the end of June. Possibly that extra step or that extra information that you needed. That information that you could have been waiting on was just, how much this house was going to cost, or if something was going to open up, or whatever that missing piece is. You're going to obtain it towards, I want to say, the end of the 3rd week in here, Libra, and that could be helping you take this charge. So I'm loving this June month, because this is something new that you have not experienced, and it's something that you've been wanting to, because all these cup energies, like you've been kind of sitting on this feeling. There's going to be a switch around, and you see this duckling is kind of like being, again, pulled. It's being led in this direction. It's curious to see, okay, what is this life really like? What is this path really like? What is this person really like? You're being like drawn in, doing what you want to do. Because this cup energy is like it's your interest, it's your love, it's your life. You're not going to let other people's and the naysayers affect you anymore. Not being tied down. So I really like this, that you are going to be taking matters into your own hands here, Libra. And it's showing that you are going to fulfill something that you have set your mind to. Because look, these energies, do you see how fierce this is for you, Libra? Oh my gosh, look at all this fighting energy. It's like you are fighting for this. You are going to make sure that you are going to get it. You're making the most and seizing the opportunity. So, you know, through the new levels, I like to say is the new devil. So you're willing to take on this boss. You're willing to take on these challenges. So I'm excited to see what July is going to bring for you. Make sure that you stay subscribed and tune in. Until then, stay well and be blessed.